so happy. 4 a.m. and I just weighed myself. Today is Wednesday, the 26th of July, 2017. And whoa, tap it out. What? I'm so. Anywho, so I didn't update mid of this month because I was, I guess, devastated. I only lost about 2 pounds last month, or 2.5 pounds, something like that. And I decided to switch things up and see what's gonna happen. There's a lot going on behind me. Should I do this? I think it gets worse. I decided to switch things up and see what happens. So by switching things up, I mean, after having worked out for a month, 6 to 7 days a week, mainly 7 days a week straight, and not really losing any weight. Before that, I was going out maybe 4 to 5 times, like a lot, no less than 3 times a week. Zumba mainly, and yoga, once or twice a week. But my main thing was Zumba. I got disappointed, and I thought that, you know what, let's do something different. I was eating around 11 to 1300 calories. I was working out, so I was just like hungry, I guess, and I needed those calories. Mainly I was eating protein as usual, 100 grams of protein for the most part. This month of July, I decided to, this month of July, I thought to myself, okay, I want to reach my goal weight by the end of the year. Hopefully that happens. If not, you want to be as close as possible, at least. Maybe not. So I said to myself, what can we do differently? Let's take a break from working out. I love it. It feels good. I'm still going to continue to pay for my gym membership. Why not work out? Let's take a break. It's not a big deal. I will go once or maybe a week or twice a week for the most part. And then I'll just go for a walk. Something really easy on the muscle that's not going to make me bulk up, because I bulk up easily. So I was like, even if I'm going to lose muscle mass, I just want the scale to do something, because it's going to motivate me. I know it's not all about the scale, blah, 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 but it's the times we live in. We depend on the scale. It's weight. Therefore, how do you weigh? How do you measure weight? On a scale. So the only way I'm going to feel like I'm losing weight is by weighing less. Is how I justify it. I justify anything. So, cut to last week, or like 10 days ago. I said to myself, listen, boo, what else can we do other than not working out? So the next thing for me I did was to watch out for my carbs. And just because sometimes you have 5 crackers and they're only like 5 grams or 9 grams of protein, not of carbs. Not too bad, but I feel like all these things add up. So I said to myself, let's watch out for the carbs. I've been eating a lot of peanut butter. I was craving it. It was like my newest thing. I have 2 big things of peanut butter as we speak. This is the crunchy one. It's the one I've been eating lately. It's big. That's what he said. Sorry, I just drank my vitamins. I watched out for my carbs, and I wanted to keep them as low as possible. My goal was no more than 40 grams. Is that what it is? No more, I don't know how they measured it, but no more than 40, I think, grams of carbohydrate. So I did that strictly. And I had been hearing, and also I talked to somebody and they mentioned, don't snack. I've been told this several times. I mean, at least online by my people. They're not talking to me, but it's Google, so Google is your friend. They're my friend, my only friends. So I weighed, so I watched my carbs really closely. I took a break from the crackers. I wasn't eating them like, oh my God, I'm gonna have crackers and cheese as a meal. I would have maybe 5 crackers and cheese. But I took a break from all that. There's cheese in the fridge that's been there for at least 2 weeks now that has not been touched. Peanut butter, I had it once since the past like 10 days. For the most part, I was just like, I want to eat dense protein. By dense protein, I mean things like chicken. It could be breasts, it could be duck, meat, as long as it's something dense that you're going to put in your stomach and it's going to fill you up and it's going to take a little bit to digest. So you're going to be full for a while. That's what I was. I'm just winging it. Okay? I'm trying to figure out what works for my body. I'm tired of Googling, reading things, watching videos, whatever, of things that may or may not work for me. So I wanted to find out what works for me. And I think that that's the best advice I can give anybody. Use what the world is saying as a guideline and then tweak it to fit you and your body. You'll know what works for you. Always keep a journal. Can write things down, then download an app. There's lots of apps out there. They're great. I have one myself. I've used a different one before. Now I use this. They're both fine. But the one I'm using now has more food options. So I don't have to Google. Everything is in there. Which is that I've been eating. So, and also the good thing about these apps is that you can scan the barcode. You don't have to be typing things on. Scan the barcode. If it's at night in the dark, because why are you eating in the dark anyway? At night, if you're scanning it at night, they turn on the flash thing and it still scans. So for all those night eaters, stop eating at night, and if you really have to, you covered. So that's what I've been doing, and so I was just like eating within. And another thing that I heard of, I didn't really practice this, but I'm just gonna throw it out there, that you have to eat within 8 to 9 hours in a day. So if you start eating at noon, we probably will start earlier, but it's gonna be easy to work that way. If you started eating at noon, stop eating at 8 or 9. You know what I mean? 8 to 9 hours. So I tried that for a day, but it was too much for me. I don't want it to be boot campy. I'm formulating a lifestyle, things that I want to do for the rest of my life, so that I can continue to lead a normal, healthy, happy, fun life without worrying about, oh my God, has it been 8 hours? We're not in prison here. I mean, unless you are, then hey girl, hey. That's what I did for the past 10 days or so, is watch my carbs closely. That's mainly what I did, and eat 3 meals. So I started using bigger plates, not gigantic, but bigger than a saucer or a side plate. That's what I've been using. Or I use like bowls and just dump a ton of food. I would fill my plates up with things like vegetables. It has to be leafy vegetables though if you want low carbs. You can't have potatoes and say they're vegetables. No, they're not. They really aren't. They're delicious, but they're not vegetables. And beans, I'm sorry, it's a lot of carbs. They're not really vegetables either. So my heart goes out to all the vegetarians and the vegans out there in the world who are trying to eat a high protein diet and cut down on carbs, because I don't know what you're gonna eat other than tofu. So that's what I did, and after like 5 days max, could have been less. I did this one day and I got on the scale, because the scale is there. Like when I go to the bathroom, it's like, I might as well get on top of this. I mean, whatever. That's what he said. And then after maybe 3 or 4 more days, I just was going down, and then I freaking stayed there. And then I went up, and I'm just like, hello, please. Of course, I should have stopped weighing myself every day. I was still being good. I wasn't being discouraged, because I kept telling myself, what is the worst that could happen? I'm gonna put on weight and go back to almost 300 pounds by eating really well. My calories at this point are less than 1,000. So that on its own, I feel like even if I just dropped the calories, that should have worked. But at this point, I was so confused with what works, because all the things I used to think work, just eating less than 1,500 calories of whatever used to work before. So apparently not anymore. So I'm just like relearning everything. I got on the scale yesterday. Sometimes I put it to, and just like in my head, I'm shaking off the extra weight and do it to my belly too, and just like, and then get on the scale. It makes a difference. Try it and let me know what you think. It makes a difference for me. I don't know if it's my head, but I really think it works. Whatever. So my goal was to get under 200 pounds. When you're at 201 and when your goal is 200, is 99.9999, could be. You know what I mean? 200 to 1. It's just like 2 pounds. Come on. I can't lose 2 pounds in a week. That's less than a kilogram. Where I come from and the rest of the world. Long story short, today I weigh 199 point, woo, 199.2 is what I weigh today. And after jumping like that just now and at the beginning of the video, I probably even weigh less, but I won't go there because I already started drinking my water. I know it's 4 a.m., but whatever. It's the early bird that catches the worm. I really firmly believe that. I've been up since 3, just like doing stuff. I like to be productive, and I'm a morning bird, morning person. I'll get up and get started. So bottom line is, I'm 199 now, and very close to having lost 100 pounds. And hopefully I'm going to start practicing my dance for losing 100 pounds. Adios, good luck. Stay focused. Don't stop believing. So, all in all, as of today, I have lost more than 40 kilograms. And in pounds, I lost 90 pounds.